didn't check it. Check Maui. Check another city before Maui. Maui, they had already put out that they are going to put a smart city with smart roads. And what came afterwards? Fire. Banned the exact location they want to put a smart city.
They do not ban hate speech. They ban the speech they hate. Were the words of Uebert Angel. Listen, if you are not a deep thinker in this presently controversial world, I must be very frank with you, you are seriously on a long thing. Because the truth is that for every policy that is enacted by any government, be it local, be it state, be it national, be it international, the truth is that there is an underlying tone behind that policy. The powers that be must sit down and ensure that it is a policy that promotes their ideology. Yes, we all know about the fire in California some days ago that sparked reactions on the internet. Uebert Angel, a deep thinker and a good reader, has come out to expose the nitty-gritty surrounding that fire in California. Yes, he made mention of the owner of Facebook in person of Mark Zuckerberg. He also spoke about Joe Biden and the controversy surrounding the policies that brought about that fire. I'd like you to take a look at this video and listen to it with rapt attention because, to be very frank with you, he has opened a can of worms. Do well to drop your own thoughts in the comment section and share this video to those you think want to see it because it is actually very expository. Don't go anywhere. I'll be coming back to give my own deep thoughts about it. Take a look.
Here's something you don't want to hear. Propaganda is a disease. Do you see what happened in LA now? The fires? Check it. I know you didn't check it. Check Maui. Check another city before Maui. Maui, they had already put out that they are going to put a smart city with smart roads. And what came afterwards? Fire. Banned the exact location they want to put a smart city. Do you know what happened recently? And it's still happening? They banned the same location that they earmarked for a smart city in 2028. So when they want a location, ban it. You see, when you talk like this, you talk like a fool. It's like, no, that's foolish. How can you believe such? You know, there is a precedence. 2 cities banned, same location. They had already said smart city. Now this happens, smart city. It just so happens there is no water at the right time. It so happens that a month before the fire, all insurance companies insuring against fires, they pulled back and said they are no longer insuring. They will not renew. All of you, a month. Are you prophets? Some Uebert Angel thing happening right there. How did you know? People want to renew. They say, no, we are not doing it the same. Wait a minute, last year we renewed, okay? How come we are not renewing? No. All of them. Almost all say we are not renewing. How do you know it 2 months before? Prior to it. Yet 2028 is already earmarked. 3 years from now, they earmarked it for a smart city. Smart roads, smart city, everything in the same location they couldn't take. And everyone who has got their house banned is like, I don't want to come back to this location. I don't know if you're getting this. That's when you realize propaganda. They say something and then they change. Then they say something as long as it serves their interest. When a liar begins to tell the truth, be careful because that liar will go back to his normal language. This is Zuckerberg for you. How can you be forced to lie? And you agree? I want to ask you a question. How is it possible that Biden was in power and all this war raging. Jews killing Palestinians, Palestinians killing Jews, Hamas against Israel, Israel against Hamas. And they said it was difficult to stop. Then all of a sudden, 5 days before Trump takes over, they announced that ceasefire. Yes. Oh, is it your genius that 5 days before Trump you were able to broker a deal? Where were you all this time? Puppet on a string. Is somebody moving the puppet? The strings are being moved, and what you're seeing is just the media putting out some few things that so it's a very simple thing. People believe the Bible. No serious historian would say this Bible is not factual when it comes to history. No, they might argue on spirituality, but they won't argue on the authenticity of the document. Of any record in antiquity, this Bible contains more copies than any book. I did not say any religious book. Any, especially the New Testament. Over 25,000 manuscripts and substrate of manuscript. Just imagine. I know what you think. What about Hinduism? From the time they received whatever they say is the original, there's no original Hindu book, just so that you know. There's no original. All are copies, just like the Bible is copies. But the copies for the Hindus is over 1,500.
The major problem we have as freelancers is the infrastructure for payments. We have clients.
This is different. Now hear this. Closer to the time of the happenings, that people could have argued at the time it was being written. They would have exposed the lie and said, this is a lie. They couldn't do it. Because this is true. Now, I want you to see something. Are you here?
Yes, sir.
Are you here? Now, since this is true, you're using this as your litmus paper. We already know what this is. It's a historically accurate book. No changing. Hear this, so that I don't have to spend most of my time explaining some few things that I might not want to be explaining now, and spend time that you need to learn about this war. I want you to mark this. This is a very powerful statement. God told me that they would try to have silence of the lips. Where Christians, they would try to silence Christian. Not in a way that they say, you are a Christian, shut up. No. They would try to bring information that is not necessary. They're already pepper selling us the truth. There is Twitter already telling us the truth. But Twitter is owned by Elon Musk. Right? And as far as I'm concerned, he's not writing every day that praise the Lord Jesus Christ. He's not writing every moment. All right? So you might think you're now represented when you're still not represented.
The truth is that there are a select few people that see themselves as elites in every society. And they believe that they bring in those who they feel have what it takes to be part of them. The moment they find out that you're beginning to gain massive influence and followership, they bring you into their cartel to ensure that you become a part of the major decision makers in whatever community that they find themselves. Yes. And the truth is that what I found out is that regardless of how this policy they are going to be making would affect the generality of the people, what is most of the time most important for them is their own personal agenda. And that is why it is said that the rich keeps getting richer and the poor keeps getting poorer. Yes. The truth is that in our own different spheres, we must do our best to become influential regardless of what it takes, regardless of the vigor it takes, regardless of the opposition we find ourselves. Because the truth is that they would make sure they give you enough reasons to back down, because they want only a select few to be part of that circle. And the moment you break the barrier to become an influential person, then they have no other option to bring you into that circle